Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be talking about Ryan Garcia's victory over Oscar Duarte. I just want to start off by saying that I really am happy that Ryan won this fight. You know, it was his comeback fight after losing to Tank, and he went after a very game opponent, you know, a hard puncher, a dangerous opponent. He didn't take an easy comeback fight, you know, he didn't take a confidence booster or a tune-up, nothing like that. He went straight after a dangerous opponent, so, you know, big ups to him for that. I'm glad he won because I believe that Ryan is great for boxing. He brings a lot of eyes to the sport. He's a great speaker. He's controversial, or at least tied to some controversy with his promoters, Oscar and Bernard. He's a good trash talker, and he knows how to create hype. So all in all, I just think he's great for boxing. Now, having said all that, I am thoroughly disappointed with what I saw tonight. I was very excited to see how he would look following his knockout loss to Tank. I was hoping he'd be like Canelo in the sense that he'd improve massively after an L. But what I saw tonight was just more of the same, you know, a lot of mistakes and a lot of holes in his game, both offensively and defensively. Offensively, his footwork needs a lot of work. He tried to box and move, but he just doesn't know how to punch while moving. The commentators were saying this live. He doesn't know how to punch and move. That's why his boxing, quote-unquote, looked a lot like running, and that's why he got booed. But I do appreciate him trying to box and listening to his coach, because, you know, it at least shows his willingness to execute the game plan. But in my opinion, it just looked a little amateurish. In terms of his punching techniques, they just looked sloppy. You know, his reaction time and reflexes were really sharp. He was quick, he was fast, you know, the regular Ryan Garcia, but he just threw some of the hooks and uppercuts and even some jabs you know, a little wide, or I don't know, he just lost his balance a lot. And in my opinion, anybody just even one level above Oscar Duarte would capitalize on that and perhaps knock him out, or at least hurt him, because after his wide punches, he was really out of position. Defensively, man, what did I just watch? What business does Ryan Garcia have using the Philly shell? He looked like a total amateur. He has no idea how to use it. And to me, he looked like he was overcompensating for his lack of defense. And he was really trying his hardest to protect the right side of his face and body. And because of that, he used the Philly shell, but he just doesn't know how to utilize it properly, and he doesn't know how to use it properly, just period. And it looked really off. The balance was off. He couldn't punch in the Philly shell, and he still has that terrible tendency to lower his right hand when there's a left punch coming his way. And he actually got clipped by Oscar early in the fight, and if that was a little bit more accurate, it would have slept him, considering the amount of backlash he had from fans and just in general. You know, like, how many times does he need to be told to not lower the right hand or he's gonna get slept from a left hook? So if that would have happened, that would have been a terrible look for Ryan. And one more thing, and I probably should have said this earlier in the video, but to me, Ryan fought scared. It looked like Tank took something from him, you know, maybe his fighting spirit, something like that. But he definitely looked like he lost his confidence. Maybe he doubts his ability to take a punch, but to start the fight, he looked nervous and stiff. And like I said, it looked like he was overcompensating with the Philly shell. But enough of the negativity. I want to talk about the things that I did like. And what I did like was his speed. You know, he was very quick, very fast. The regular Ryan Garcia that we know, God-gifted and very talented. His punch variation was nice. You know, I did wish that he used his jab and right straight a little more, but his uppercuts were nice, and his punch combination was very good. Like I said earlier, I liked seeing his willingness to box and listen to the coach. He stuck to the game plan. Aside from the middle rounds, he listened to the game plan, he stuck to it, and executed, which is great. It was a good finish. He saw that Oscar was hurt, and he capitalized. I liked how he didn't get hurt, even though he got hit flush by Oscar quite a few times. Actually, he didn't get hurt, which I really think that Ryan's chin and punch resistance is underrated. I mean, he's only gotten dropped 3 times in his career. Once by a flash knockdown by a punch he didn't see, and the other 2 times by Tank. And one of those punches would have knocked 95% of the lightweights in today's boxing world. Like, I'm certain of that. The first knockdown that Tank landed on him, the first punch that knocked him down, that would have knocked 95% of the lightweights out there. That was a punch, and he got up and walked it off, and he kept on going. So Ryan, man, his chin is definitely underrated. But I digress. I liked him calling out Rollies. That's a fight that needs to happen. They've got history, and it's a fight for a belt. You know, that's an opportunity for Ryan to finally be a world champion, and that's a huge payday for Rollies. So the build-up for that fight would be massive. But yeah, overall, I wasn't too impressed by Ryan tonight. You know, I was just expecting more. And before I get labeled a hater, I want y'all to know that I had Ryan beating Tank going into that fight. I wanted him to beat Tank. I'm a fan of Ryan. I want him to win. I'm not a hater. I'm just stating what I saw tonight. But, you know, congratulations to Ryan. It was a good fight against a good opponent. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. And just a quick interjection before I get out of here, y'all. I was just scrolling the gram, and Rollies is so quick with it. He posted a clip of him and Ryan sparring way back in the day, where he was beating up on Ryan. And I don't know about y'all, but that's actually how I found out who Rolly was, because of that sparring clip. And yeah, I just thought it was hilarious. This guy, he's so quick, and I really hope that fight gets made next. And Ryan actually posted as well. He was saying how he will never use the shoulder roll again, and Derek James told him that. And you know, it was good. You know, Ryan took it like a champ, took the criticism like a champ, and I'm glad he's gonna learn from that. But yeah, thanks you guys for watching. I hope you all have a great day.